I've noticed that one particular trait is the main trait that determined whether or not my coaching client would get results of probably more than 500 people at this time. Can you guess what the number one trait was? In this video, let's talk about that number one trait and also 3 of the ways you can help see through it and plan better for it in your life. What's up guys, Alex Hine, author of the book Master the Day. Now I've included the first link in the description is for a free journaling worksheet. That journaling worksheet will help you figure out how to plan your life and reinvent it going forward and make the right decisions. So you can check it out, the first link in the description there, and also get the free email course. So that number one trait that I noticed was the ability of that person to make, stick to, and take action on their decisions. Because I was in so many coaching client conversations where they were like, I don't know, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that. And it's like, we said that for 6 months. Shit or get off the pot. Let's go, pull the trigger on something, get something done. Now, there's one quote that hit me in the chest regarding this. Because how do you make really big decisions? It's normal to feel afraid or procrastinate. Well, check out what Sigmund Freud said. When making a decision of minor importance, I have always found it advantageous to consider all the pros and the cons. In vital matters, however, such as the choice of a mate or profession, the decision should come from the unconscious, from somewhere within ourselves. In the important decisions of personal life, we should be governed, I think, by the deep inner needs of our nature. And because I emphatically agree with small decisions through pros and cons list, big life-changing ones through gut instincts, let's talk about how you recognize the gut instead. So these are 5 of the signs that should help you recognize that this is what's called the subconscious now, but the unconscious, i.e. you have things about your life you're thinking about consciously, and there are things deeper down that often just come out in dreams or in sleep or in triggers and things like that. So let's say you're making a tough decision on whether to move to a place, whether to quit careers, whether to marry or date this person or to break it off. These are some of the unconscious, subconscious decision-making feelings you should pay attention to in your body. Number 1 is body sensations as a general trend and not your mind. It's like when you go on a date with someone, there's what you think about them and there's what you feel. Aversion, attraction, weirdness, anxiety, off sensations. Pay attention to body sensations first. And then 2 overall patterns, whether you feel open and kind of safe and relaxed, or closed and tight and a little bit afraid. You may be leaning towards a certain decision in your life, and in your chest and in your stomach, you feel a few sensations. You feel contraction, like this feeling. You feel tightness in your chest or in your body. You might feel it's hard to breathe. You might feel general sensations in your chest, in your neck, in your stomach, or feelings in your throat. Now you recognize the expansion, i.e. the subconscious yeses versus the subconscious no's. You recognize that through a feeling of like, ooh, that feels good in your chest or your stomach. Excitement, a feeling of opening, having a clear chest, a clear stomach, and not many feelings of tightening. So if you're not in tune with your subconscious and how it feels in your body, you recognize body sensations, not the mind, not thoughts, and some of these can help guide you in terms of your compass. Am I going towards something that feels good or something, away from something that may be bad intuitively? So here's a simple exercise that can help you figure out how to make a big decision in terms of using your subconscious. So I learned this from Katie and Gay Hendricks. They have awesome books. I highly recommend you check them out. But I spoke with Katie once, and what she said to me was, you write out 3 cards or however many decisions there are you're trying to make. And then you put the cards on the floor, and then what you do is you flip a coin, or you do a random draw of the dice, and then whatever the draw of the dice or the coin or the straw you draw reflects in terms of one of those options, you stand on the card as if the decision is made and that's guaranteed what you're doing. So you say, maybe you have 3 pieces of paper, A, B, C, you have 3 options. Stay in the city, move to a new city, or just get a new job. You're trying to figure out where they are subconsciously. And then you draw a straw and it says B. And you step on that card and you're like, this is what happened. It's done. And then the exercise helps you judge your response to that thing. So it's like, should I stay or should I go? And it says go. You step on it and you're like, whoa, that doesn't feel right. Boom. That's how you know. So you're trying to figure out, you step on that card and it means you made that decision. Boom, it's done. And then you try to feel your hesitance towards that or your acceptance of it. So you can use that exercise for dating, for travel, for career moves, for ending things, starting big things. And I hope that'll help you recognize the signature of the subconscious. And I agree with Freud, the big decisions of life should come from that and not from pros and cons lists. But that's just my 2 cents. So I hope that helps you guys. Again, the first link below is for a free journaling worksheet and a free journaling email series where every few days you'll get a free email on how to use journaling to totally change your life. So check it out right there in the description, and then my last related videos on this exact topic right there.